Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 12th of June, 2021, and welcome back to the channel. For the last month, I've been heavily promoting GazeTV. Full disclosure, I have been a brand ambassador for the site for that month. That is coming to a conclusion at the end of this week. So I thought it'd be a great time to wrap things up, go back and look at what Gaze.tv is, and also to look at my personal journey on the site. And not just what I've been doing on the site, but also the gains. Because this is a unique site which rewards you for not just uploading, but also engagement. So they want to reward the communities, they want to reward the creators, and they're doing it all in the Gaze token. So I want to talk a little about that, and then what's going to happen after this week. Well, more than likely, you won't hear me talk about Gaze too much unless major things happen on the site. One of the main things to happen on the site coming up soon will be staking. So if you're stacking your Gaze right now, you will be able to stake that very, very soon into the site and earn further rewards. But we will touch on all that as well. Before we go any further, though, I want to address the chit chat. I began with, hello, the internet. I said, can we get more likes than dislikes before we start? We get a lot of hate here on my channel. Often people come in just to dislike. So what I do is, well, I'm not going to begin until the likes outweigh the dislikes. Kind of a simple arithmetic. So thank you for helping me out there. Podsky, how you going, man? Hey, Podsky. Hey, Benon, how you doing? I'm doing well, man. A little rusty this morning. A little crunchy. A little flaky, a little crunchy. Still getting rid of this chest infection. Been out there surfing in the cold winter. Maybe not the smartest thing. Today there's a real strong offshore westerly. Very little swell, though, so maybe I'm not even going to go out. But cold weather right now in Australia. Speaking of cold, Tim Arskog. Hey, Perd. Hey, Benon. How you doing, Tim? You are in Victoria, where it is cold. How you going, Tim? I hope you're keeping warm. Pertsky, when I joined, there was one of each. Yes, that's what I saw. One like, one dislike. So then I guess you liked it, and that's when I began. I was commenting first this morning. So Tim, you've been here earlier, have you? Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you being here. Let's pull the Chisel Chat up so you guys can all play along. But it looks like it's Perdbeer, Tim, and myself, unless there are, let's just say, lurkers lurking and just watching. Well, I appreciate you, but if you want to come and chat, you want to have your say, we got the chat there. That's what it's for. If you want to partake in it, come on down. I'm only broadcasting this on YouTube. This isn't one of the ones that I do across all the restreams. It's just going to YouTube, and I see the numbers there. If you want to chat, bam, here we are. This is the Chisel Chat. I will answer you. I will comment back. This is a two-way street after all. It's a freaking live stream, so let's get chit-chatting. 30-degree days for Perdsky. He's in Germany, Berlin town. A little jealous of you there, man. There's six people online. Well, that's okay. That's okay. If you're not going to comment and you just want to watch, that's fine. Don't have to comment, but this is live, and I would like the interaction if you wanted to. If you got anything on your mind that maybe it's not Gaze related, we can also have a little chat about that later on. But let's get straight in and have a look at Gaze TV. So if we go over here, by the way, this is the browser I use of choice. This is the Brave browser, and you might see a little figure on the side here. I have 5.296 BAT, basic attention token. You get paid to use a browser. That's worth $3.43 US cents. Now that's for this month. That's what I've earned this month just by using the Brave browser. I strongly suggest you use the Brave browser. It's just like any other browser, but you get paid. Gaze.tv.com. This is the URL you need to punch in. Of course, you'll have to log in, so let me just do that now. What was that noise? What was that noise? I don't know. You got to enter some captcha. I am not a robot. I am not a robot. How many traffic lights do you see? I see 3. Okay, I logged in, and here we are, folks. This is what it'll look like once you are logged in to Gaze.tv. So what do we see here? We see a homepage, a popular feed. A lot of the channels here are not English, which is pretty cool. If you can read this, it's Asian. I can't read it, but you might be able to. The notable thing here, this person has received one. Can you see that? Is that too small? I kind of don't want to mess the site up by zooming in. Oh, no, it's kind of flexible. This person has received 1,135 Gaze token for this content, for this video. That's pretty cool. So you can scroll down here. James in Germany. This is James in Germany from DLive. This is his channel. He's doing pretty well. Look at that, 6,000. Oh, wait a second. This could be the channel Gaze. No, that's the individual Gaze. Crikey. James in Germany's earned 6,000 Gaze for that video there. 3,000. Now, why I'm highlighting the earnings will become apparent in a minute, because I want to show you my wallet. I want to literally show you what I've earned in Gaze, and then we'll break it down into US dollars so you can see the financial reward for using Gaze as an uploader, and then I'll talk about how you can earn as a viewer, and we'll talk about how that actually translates into US dollars, because often people that don't know crypto are like, well, dude, what the hell is a Gaze? How can I use Gaze? So I want to explain that. Pudsky, let's see some of James's content. Let's take a look. This is his My Awakening, episode 14, Brian S. Stavley. Now, I do know from speaking with James, I'm
your host, Brian Stavley. Well, I'm not really your host today. Today is another video in the My Awakening series. So in the My Awakening series, what we do is we interview various researchers in the different communities, and we get their personal story on when they, a lot of people like the term woke up, quote unquote, woke up or whatever. And then go through their timeline of events, how it's affected them and whatnot. And then what's going to happen today is actually I'm going to give my story because everybody's been asking for it.
So just pausing that there. So James in Germany, this is his friend. He has been obviously given permission to upload his friend's content. Now this is acceptable on Gaze. You can upload like this, for all we know, that could be James in Germany, but he told me that's not, it's his friend. He's allowed to do that. What you're not allowed to do is just take stuff off the internet and upload long form to Gaze to earn the token. The community behind Gaze will report it, and the mods will take it down, and you will lose your Gaze token. So if you do try to rig the system by uploading, like going to YouTube and finding a 2-hour live stream and downloading it and then uploading it to Gaze, well, they're onto that. You're done. You're done at that point. You might have got away with it for a week. As soon as they catch on, bam, it's taken down and you lose your Gaze token. So don't think you can outsmart the system that way. If that's what you're thinking, I'm not saying at all, Perdsky, that you were thinking that. I'm just saying for anybody that thought they could do that. So while we're here on James's channel, let's give him an upvote. So this little icon here, upvote that. So I gave him an upvote, and that also pays me. So just by upvoting that, I get paid 0.25 Gaze. James also receives 0.25 Gaze for getting the upvote. So if you like content, bam. James in Germany has 6 subscribers. And he has a total, for that video, 6,000 Gaze. You went live yesterday as well. I went live yesterday. Yes, I did, James. Sorry, Perdsky. Yes, I did go live yesterday on DLive. So that's James in Germany's channel. And NetTV's here as well. Look at this, folks. NetTV. NetTV's on the Gaze machine. He's also got 6 subscribers. What is this? Let's take a look at this. Why is it not playing? Now I gotta be careful here. I don't want to get dinged off YouTube, but I think he's covering the Grateful Dead song by Country Gravy. Look, I would love to play this, but I feel like I'll get dinged off YouTube. So there's the other thing. You won't get dinged off GazeTV by putting cover songs up. Heck no. I've put up all my Wham covers. I've put up all my Ween covers, or not all of them, some of them. You won't get dinged off Gaze for covering a song. That's pretty cool. You'll also get rewarded for it. Timsky, do we have a Bwayan? Or a Bowie the Bricklayer? This is not James in Germany. This is NetTV's channel. Let's give him a little upvote as well. So he's got 7 upvotes for that. And these people are commenting. I'm going to say, dude, we watched a snippet of this on my YouTube stream. Sounding good, even though I couldn't listen to too much of it. So I put a comment there. Gives a minute. Dude, we watched a snippet of this on my YouTube stream. Sounding good. I also receive 0.25 gaze for making that comment. And NetTV receives 0.25 gaze for receiving the comment. So this is the difference here. This is the key difference. You don't get jack... How long are we in? Can I swear on this stream? We're 15 minutes in. You don't get jack shit on YouTube for commenting. In fact, the YouTube comment section, it's a disaster, right? It's just full of trolls and... I mean, all of my crypto streams, I get these comments like, Damon or someone is the best guy to fix all your crypto needs. And it's just like people that aren't even watching the content, just leaving literally advertisement for themselves. And most of it's spam. It could be hot girls wanted, hot girls here. It's just there's no incentive to be unique on YouTube. So here, you not only, if you start a conversation, every time you comment, you get paid 0.25 gaze. So you've got the incentive to genuinely engage. This is something that hasn't been seen before. Hide user from channel. How often, if you're a YouTuber, how often are you hiding user from channel? They don't know they've been hidden, so they keep going. That's kind of neat, actually, on YouTube. This trolls come on my channel all the time, putting these stupid, inane comments. I just hide user from channel. They never get a notification that's the case. They keep coming back every day, commenting their stupid comments. No one ever sees it. Not even I see it. Hidden from channel. That's pretty cool. None of that stuff happens on Gaze, though. That's what I'm trying to say. The movie Life of Brian. Oh, Tim, so you're quoting a Monty Python reference. Okay, I'm not 100% familiar with the Monty Python films, but I know they're a staple. I know a lot of people enjoy them. Purtsky, sorry, I'm frayed as hell, back-to-back 16-hour days with 7 hours commuting. Oh, wow, dude. Heavy times. I haven't even had my coffee yet, and I'm on a roll, Tim. So let's go back over here, and let's take a look at my channel. You'll notice a little notification alert here. You left a comment to a video. You liked the video. You just watched the video. Now, I will say this. At the particular point we're in history, being June 2021, every time something happens, you do get an email from GazeTV. I personally think that's overboard. That's overkill. You shouldn't receive an email for every single interaction on GazeTV. I hope they change that. At the moment, I'm not even going to open my mail client because I would have got notifications in the email form for all this stuff. So that's not cool. Here we go. 4 hours ago, your video commented. Let's see who commented on my video and which one it was. Here we go. That's Everything She Wants, the Wham cover. We don't want to play it because we don't want to get dinged, but that's my version of Wham's Everything She Wants. This person is milking the system by putting dubious comments of nothing. That sucks. I'm going to downvote that. Woozle Effect says, one man cover. Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, man. Woozle Effect. I don't know if that's was. That could be was. Hell yeah, man. I really enjoyed doing this album. Rob Mack in the house. G'day, Rob. How you doing, man? Good to see you, buddy. How you going? Cheers, ears. We're looking at GazeTV after a month of use. Well, sorry, I should rephrase. After a month of me being a brand ambassador. I'm being rewarded to inform you about GazeTV. I'm not making any exceptions or any excuses. I am being financially rewarded to educate you about GazeTV. Thing is, and if you know me, I was very clear about this. The brand ambassador ship started sailing. Well, it's now almost 4 weeks ago, but I've been talking about GazeTV for about 3 months because I did get invited into it. I got invited to a private launch late last year, and that opened up early this year. So I've been on there for quite a while, and I was always telling you, get on Gaze. As soon as public access happens, get on it. Because back then, you're going to hate this, but back then, every second of your upload was worth 1 Gaze token. Every single second. Now, it's worth 0.10. So it's changed in the value but that was to promote the site, to get things moving. So 1 second was 1 Gaze token. So you could earn a fair amount of Gaze token and start stacking it, which I did. And I was always saying, dudes, so what I'm trying to illustrate is the brand ambassador thing doesn't really, it hasn't really influenced me in what I've been saying, in the sense that I was saying this before I got even offered that. So and the reason I'm saying it is because we need places like this. We need places that reward content creators and viewers. We know YouTube doesn't. YouTube sits on their laurels and they're like, well, we're the king of this. We're the top. We've been the top for so long. We don't have to do anything, right? We don't even need to worry about crypto. We don't even need to look into crypto. We got Google AdSense. We're good. Well, that's not the case. The case is changing so quickly. A lot of people are finding more financial benefit for going elsewhere. They're finding a better reach. They're getting to their audience instead of having to dance through these stupid algorithms and funky thumbnails and adding this and adding that and playing the YouTube game and being a YouTuber, right? You know, this sort of thing where you don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you don't miss any notifications. All that crap that YouTube insists almost that you do mandatory to make an impression. You don't need to do that on any of these other sites. You don't, on GazeTV, you don't need to do stupid thumbnails. You don't need to put overlay cards and pointing at other videos and making people hit a bell and then a subscribe button and all that crap. You don't have to, and you get rewarded for it. So that's why I've been super, super pumped for this from the beginning. And that's why even after this week, when this brand ambassadorship finishes, I'll still be promoting it. I tell you, man, the moment staking happens on Gaze, I'll be like, dudes, if you've been earning Gaze token, you can take them out if you want, or you could stake them. And this is the benefit. And I'm going to be smashing that as hard as I can. So don't think that I'm just doing this because I'm being rewarded for it. Hey, I've told you how you can be rewarded for using Gaze. It's open. It's public access. Get on over and start stacking that Gaze. So over here, I made a response. Now for this video, I've earned 35 Gaze tokens. I've had 16 views and 3 comments. This is one beautiful thing about GazeTV. Check the analytics here. If you go over to, see, I'm going up here to my channel, the drop down. Go to analytics, and look at these breakdowns. I got 17 subs. Look at this. If you go to single video, you can scroll through here and you can see creator rewards, 21, 97, 49, and you can see exposure rates. This is how far your video gets promoted. The higher the exposure rate, the better, obviously. And your exposure rate increments incrementally as your usage of the site and your interactions on the site. It's so good. It's so good. So I've got a whole bunch of videos here. It looks fancy, Perd Beer. It's really I didn't know there was a search feature right here. Let's scroll right down to an old video of mine. One of my first videos, I guess. I've put up countless. I've done like 3 uploads a day, is pretty much. By the way, before anyone asks me, no, this is not live streaming. I should have been clearer about that. Not live streaming, pre-recorded, uploaded vlogs, if you like. Recorded episodes, recorded content, uploaded to the site. I've asked about live streaming. I've said, hey, is live streaming going to be a thing on GazeTV? The answer is not clear. So at this point, I don't want to be confusing anyone. I'm not changing my live on DLive, even though there might not be a live stream today. My family's coming down. Might not be a live stream today, but this isn't going to change my approach to DLive. This is an additional upload service. Unless that changes, and if it does, hey, I'll be going live on GazeTV as well. So let's go back. I didn't know there was a search feature here. So this, I guess, switch pod. Let's go back to the top of this and search for the term switch pod. See if it brings up my video. I've not used the search feature here. Switch pod. Bam! Right on. Okay. Well, I mean, I put up a lot of Jack Daniels. Let's search for the term Jack. Damn, that's cool. All right, so you can filter through and find everything to do with Jack Daniels. That's rad. I wonder if that pulls up from the title or just the metadata. Let's try something like, I haven't got a search term off the top of my head. I wouldn't have put the term Crookhaven in a searchable title, but I would have put it in metadata. Crookhaven heads. Yes, cool. So it pulls up content from the tags. Radical. That's pretty cool. See, I'm learning as well here, right? I don't think I spotted that was a search feature there. But that's for a single video. That's the searchables. Overview is rad. Gives you a nice breakdown of your likes, your comments, and as you click, this changes the chart here. You can see as I'm clicking along, it changes it. Search term Rosie. Search term Rosie. Let me see. Rosie the Shark. I mean, if Jay Boston, I tell you, no search items. I tell you, Jay Boston, Danny Black, Xander, they should all be on here. They should be uploading their entire YouTube catalog like I've been. They should just, like, I've literally just gone back. I did it the wrong way. I should have gone from the start upwards. I went from current day backwards. I'm just uploading every single vlog I've uploaded to YouTube. Not my daily vlogs, my full edited vlogs. And anything that comes additional on the current time, I'm uploading to GazeTV. And it's kind of rad seeing people comment on content that I created, in some cases 2 to 3 years ago. People are seeing it going, oh, that's cool. How about that? And that stuff, again, I'm not here to slam YouTube, but factually speaking, that stuff just gets buried on YouTube. Like, you can have the greatest. Hey, my snorkel mask video, 2.3 million views. That content is now so far buried on YouTube. I don't know whether it'll ever get a resurfacing. I feel like I should change the name of it to, like, wearing a mask. How about a snorkel mask or something stupid like that? But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so far buried, so far ago on YouTube that it's been forgotten. But right now, you can upload that content to Gaze and get new eyes on it, new interactions. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's go back and show you my wallet, because that's the most critical thing here that you guys want to see, I suppose. You want to see how much I've earned on Gaze. So you go, I just went over here to Reward Center. So you've got a tab here with wallet, staking rewards. Someone just liked my video, by the way. Staking rewards, staking statistics. So this is unpopulated because the staking has not began on GazeTV yet. Staking statistics and transactions. So let's... Oh, that should be... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, there you go. That took a while to populate. There's obviously tokens earned here, tokens received, different transactions that have gone down. And it's all on the blockchain, so you can obviously search the hashes. Let's take a look at my wallet. So earnings from the 6th of the 6th, so from the 6th of June to the 12th of June, I've earned 527. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to make it larger. Yeah, there you go. That's better. I'll leave it that size. So for the 6th to the 6th, from the 6th of June to the 12th of June, that's 6 days. I've earned 527 gaze. Now, that goes into my wallet at a particular time, and you can see this boosted pay date. So if I wanted to grab that money right now, I would lose 10% by asking for it earlier. If you hold out every month, you do get paid automatically and you get the entire amount. But if you want it early, for whatever the reason, you need to get access to your funds earlier than on a monthly basis, you can ask for a boosted pay date right here, and you will lose 10%. So if I don't do anything anymore, if I don't interact on this site at all anymore, I'll be earning 527 gaze for the month of June, and that'll get added to my wallet address here. This is my balance. This is my current balance of gaze. So I have 39,017 gaze, 0.55. Now, you want to find out what that's worth in ETH, because we are on an ERC20 token. So we're on the Ethereum blockchain. So you can punch in here. Let me just grab the gaze amount, copy that, pop that into this gaze category here. So that works out to be 0.05 ETH. Now, you might be saying, what the hell? If you're not into crypto, you don't know what's going on here, fair enough. You don't need to know. instead of putting ETH in here, choose this drop down, choose USDT. Now this is still crypto, but it's a US dollar tether, which is a crypto that's pegged to the US dollar. So it's 1 for 1. The value of this crypto, USDT, is the value of the US dollar, and there's no market fluctuations aside from what the dollar does. So you change that to US dollar tether, and we're going to put in, it left in the figures, so we take the figures back out. We're going to put in the Gaze. So as per US dollar tether, that value is $117. So I've earned $117 on GazeTV by simply uploading and commenting. Now that is for a, let's just say a small creator, no small creator, for a small creator, $117 just by uploading and commenting is way more than you're going to earn on the tubes of you. Also, the beautiful thing here is this is not a fixed rate. I said the US dollar tether is fixed, but the value of Gaze isn't fixed, because Gaze is a tradable token, an ERC20 on the Ethereum blockchain. It can go up. So why I said before, stake that Gaze. Me personally, I don't need the $117 in cash. You might, and fine. If you don't, you're best off leaving it here, leaving your Gaze token here on the site, and the moment they open up staking, stake that in, and you will earn a reward on the Gaze. The bigger the reward, the bigger the stake, the longer the stake, the bigger the reward. It becomes almost like Hex, right? It's a term deposit, if you like. I do this on DLive, staking my Lino back in the day, staking my BTT. The bigger the stake, the longer the stake, the bigger the rewards. DLive also have a partnership program where you get more rewards by being partnered up. Perhaps Gaze will have something similar, I don't know. At this particular point though, that's what my recommendation would be, because at the moment, let's go and have a look at what one Gaze token is worth in a US dollar. So it's not even worth 3 cents. If we put in, so to get, let's go 10 Gaze tokens. 10 Gaze tokens is worth 3 cents. So 100 Gaze tokens is worth 30 cents. 1,000 Gaze tokens is worth $3. So there is your breakdown of what the value of a Gaze token is today. Again, be super clear. This is crypto. This can change. Hey, it can go down from there. The idea is that it will go up with the value of the site. So the bigger the site, the more users, the more popular it gets, the more interactions, the bigger the thing becomes, the more value gets put into the Gaze token. And if you've got Gaze token staked or stacked and you're going to stake it when it happens, bam, rewards, right? Like I don't want to sound like a broken record, and I won't sound like a broken record because this Gaze ambassador program ends at the end of this week, so I won't be coming off like a broken record, but I'm trying to urge you to see the value here. Also, I don't have a referral link. I'm not going to put a referral there and say, I'll get a bonus if you sign up using my... No, this is just to get you onto Gaze to start earning. Hey, James in Germany's there, Net TV's there, Charlotte Rose is there. Get on there, add yourself to the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Start freaking stacking that Gaze and then stake that Gaze. That's... Please, don't miss out on this shizzle. It's the best time to get over here. There is another website I want to show you, if that's the Gaze website, but if you want to learn more, there is a website called GazeTV, and then you put the letter F.com. F stands for Foundation. You'll get a little warning saying, is this the real site you wanted to go to? Because GazeTV.com is the site, but if you put an F there, it looks like it's a sketchy site, but it's just a different URL. What is Gaze terms of service like? So, Rob, at this point, the terms of service are pretty clear. It's pretty simple. You cannot upload content you don't own. You cannot trick the system any way, shape, or form. If you do, you will get removed. I've uploaded, I uploaded my cover of You Fucked Up by Ween, and I put You Fucked Up in the title. By the way, that same video got me a ding on YouTube, and now whenever I go and do my monetization, I got a red checkbox saying, be careful, You uploaded a video with swearing and didn't tell us. It's like, wow, okay. Song lyrics as well as saying the word, apparently. But I did that on Gaze and nothing. It's up there in the title. I don't want to say it here on YouTube because I'll probably get dinged. But the terms of service essentially say, don't do anything that you don't upload anything you don't own. Don't breach anyone's copyright. And if you do, don't think you're going to get away with it because you won't. There's people that are putting up, and we're in the Telegram as well having these discussions. There's people that put up like the lousiest content. Like it'll be like, like gaming on DLive and Twitch and whatnot. There'll be some dude gaming, but they won't even have a camera or a microphone. It'll just be gameplay of some dude. It's so bad, right? And it'll go for like 2 hours, and they'll upload it, and all it will be like a video, like a phone filming their screen of them playing a game. And I've seen this happen countless times where they're arguing with the moderator saying, well, why can't I do that? It's my gameplay. It's like, dude, it's not interactive. It's not engagement. No one's going to want to watch that. It's boring. It's badly produced. It's not even produced. It's just your cell phone filming your screen. And they do it for like 2 hours. And they get, what happens? They get their gaze removed. They get their channel removed. Then they fight it in the Telegram. It's like, dude, just do something cool. Like, even just a simple microphone discussing the game. If you're not even gonna, if all it is just all you see is a screen with a little character moving around. That's so stupid, eh? So the idea is, don't be stupid. Create engaging content. Engage with your viewers. Engage with the comments, and build a community. Build the community, which then will get the rewards for it. It's pretty clear. It should be. This is why I'm so fanatical about it, because it's so much what YouTube should be. YouTube seems to get really caught up in the nitty-gritty of all the algorithms and all the things you've got to do, and it just takes away from the creation of the content. If you got to spend all your time thanking your sponsors, pointing at videos, making sure that they like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff just literally takes away from the content, the creation. It was meant to be YouTube. You broadcast yourself. So we've gone from you broadcasting yourself to you broadcasting and you being the producer and you being the marketing team and you being the sales team and you being the promotions team and you being the recruitment team and you being it's no longer broadcast yourself, it's make yourself into a production suite and do everything. So that takes away from the creation of the content. If you're spending all your time trying to trick the algorithm, spending hours and hours watching bloody, what's his name? Daryl Eves and Roberto Black and all these other self-help gurus, if you're spending all your time doing that, none of that is time that you're actually harnessing your creation and then putting that out there. You're wasting time. And the reason, you have to do it to fight YouTube, to get in and get the rankings on YouTube. So that's what's wrong with YouTube. You're constantly having to bend over and accommodate a increasingly difficult set of rules and set of circumstances just to get your thing out there. Places like GazeTV and even DLive and even places like Trovo and Glimish, all these new places, they're negating that. They're pushing that aside and letting you focus on the creation, which is what YouTube always was and why it began. So what I'm trying to urge is, if you want to do you want to be you want to broadcast you, unfortunately, YouTube isn't really the space anymore. You can still do it. No one's denying you can do it. But if you're thinking about doing it and becoming financially reimbursed and financially stable and and making a career of it, it seems like that situation has changed so dramatically. And unless you're willing to change you for what they tell you, you're not going to stand out, right? Like, I mean, a classic example would be my snorkel mask video. I never intended to get 2 million views on a snorkel mask. I never even intended to do a snorkel mask review. It just happened to fall into my lap. Why did YouTube promote that so harsh, like so heavily? Like, why did I get a viral video? Why did I get 20,000 subscribers? Why did that happen to me? No one's ever explained it. Not a single person from YouTube has come and said, hey man, well, we promoted that because this was important and that was important and you did a good job with this and this, and well done. No one. Like, I'm still 3 years later, I'm still confused by what happened. And to be honest, I've tried to chase it since then to no avail. Never had anything quite close to the success of that video. I still don't know why I got success. So my point is, those days of YouTube broadcasting yourself are now completely gone, and it's you having to do what they want you to do to get your message out. Ignore that, or sorry, don't ignore it. Persist with it, but don't put all those eggs in the same basket. What's this saying? Don't put your eggs into one basket. Spread it out. Go places like GazeTV. If you want to go live streaming, go DLive and Glimish and Trovo, and get your message out there as far as you can using other methods. Don't just rely on the ones that YouTube tell you have to do. This GazeTV Foundation is a pretty cool website just to give you a browsing through of the site. What I'll do is I'll link it in the Chisel Chat here. I'll pop it in the chat so you guys can read along at your own leisure. But we will just go over a couple of quick things here. The Gaze rewards, the features. This is the site features for content creators. You got a dual upload process. Now that is a little glitchy at the moment. I don't use it, but I think James in Germany is having a bit of difficulty using the dual upload. Apparently it pulls your content from YouTube without you doing anything. I haven't used it, but apparently it's a little glitchy. At GazeTV, every second counts. Content upload reward pool, a mechanism to encourage and ignite content creation. Ignite content creation. YouTube, are you listening? I mean, YouTube don't even touch crypto, right? Come on, YouTube. You're so far behind. Incentives awarded to content creators based on upload content duration. Bam. So what I want to show you here, let's go down to, it's actually over here. At the moment, yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. At the moment, the GazeTV rewards. This is what you can earn by engaging on the platform. Get rewarded for liking a video, watching a video, sharing a video, commenting a video, uploading a video. Reward is counted per every second uploaded. Now, this little chart down here tells you you get you get a quarter of a, excuse me, you get a quarter of a gaze token for a like. You get a quarter of a gaze token for a view. You get a quarter of a gaze token for a share, and you get a quarter of a gaze token for a comment. You get 1/10 of a gaze token every second of upload. Like I said, that used to be 1. That used to be 1.0, but now it's 0.1. So this is where it explains it in the GazeTV F. The foundation side is where it explains that more accurately. If you wanted to go down and have a look exactly at the reward mechanism's right here. It explains exactly the upload pool and the reward rate, because this will change. See, there you go. The current reward rate is 1 second equals 0.1 gaze. When the site launched 30th of March, the initial pool injection was 10 million gaze, and until that ran out, it was 1 second equals 1 gaze. So we're currently in this second pool of rewards, and that will be a total of 5 million gaze. So this 0.1 will, is that too small for you? That 0.1, I was just explaining how this is the initial launch phase here, and it was 1 second equals 1 gaze. Now we're in this section here, 22nd of April, and we are 5 million gaze tokens are out there, and it's 1 second equals 0.1. So what that means is once these 5 million Gaze tokens have been exhausted, this rate will then change. There will be another pool of injection, and the reward rate will change. Now, I believe if you go back to your channel, over here on the left-hand tab, you can see the upload reward pool. So this is the current, I'm scrolling down here, but on the left-hand side, there's a stagnant, or what do they call it? A ever static. What's that term on a website where content scrolls independently? Ever scrolling content? Static. That's a static bar. It's a static sidebar. But if you do scroll down in the static scroll bar, you can see the top search terms: Jack Daniels, vlog, IRL, and surfing. And this Gaze token contract, the upload reward pool. What did I say? But back over here, we're currently inside the 5 million Gaze token reward pool, where 1 second equals 0.1 Gaze. That will change when this number here, you can't see it, I'm not highlighting it, won't let me highlight it, but it's on the left-hand sidebar here. We have upload reward pool of 2.6 million. So don't forget, there's only 5 million in totes. So we're a little under halfway through that reward pool. So what that tells me is if you want to get over and start earning Gaze, you're about halfway through the second reward pool, and therefore I'm assuming it might go up. I don't think it will. I think it'll go down even further. So again, the onus is on you to get over here ASAP, start uploading, start earning Gaze, and then hold it, and then when staking gets announced, stake it. Now, look, I got nothing else to add to this unless you have questions. If you have questions you want to ask about GazeTV, ask away. Otherwise, we'll wrap this up and I'll think about going surfing. I don't know if I'm going to. It's pretty small and it's very, very cold and windy, but I'll go out and have another look. Unless you have some questions you want to ask me about the site or even about the brand ambassador thing, whatever you want to ask, I'm here for you. I'll leave that open for a little while. See if you got any Chisel Chat questions you want to fire away, and I'll just sit here and we'll have a bit of a chinwag, bit of a Chisel Chat chinwag. I see Tim's still there, Potsky, Rob Mack. Who else? I see 5 people watching. Thanks for the views, folks. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Get this out. Make sure you hit that notification bell button to make sure you be rewarded for every time I go live. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Funky thumbnail. YouTube, where you can't be you. GazeTV, they should have just called it You Are YouTube. Alan James, how you going, Alan? Good to see you, man. You know about GazeTV, dude? You know about GazeTV? If you don't know about it, we just talked about it. Go back to the beginning of this stream and learn about it. Very cool. Very, very cool site. Very, very rad. I'm thrilled that this exists. I got my eye on another couple of different sites too. I might talk about those another time, but I'm really pumped for this. And if this thing gives you, see, this is the other thing, right? Competition draws everybody up. So right now, I've said this before plenty of times. Right now, YouTube and crypto, they don't care about it. They don't want to know about it, right? You don't ever hear of a YouTube token on the Bitcoin blockchain. Imagine if YouTube were incentivizing creators through crypto. Here's the thing. They will. At some point they will, because they have to, because everybody else is. So when you have sites like DLive, GazeTV, Glimish, hell, even Twitch with their Twitbots, Twitbits and stuff, every time you see a site like that gain popularity and gain viewers and gain streamers, big name streamers, every time that happens, YouTube must go, do we need to worry about that yet? Or should we not? Should we be doing some crypto stuff? Nah, not yet. We're still good. But they're thinking about it. They've got some team going, oh, okay, well, YTT, YouTube token, it should be soon, you know, we should be thinking about that. And I tell you, that's the beautiful thing about competition. It pushes everybody up. Hey man, we should be earning crypto on YouTube. It's 2021. We should be earning. El Salvador just passed Bitcoin as a freaking currency, right? So what? This is changing. Everything's changing. YouTube, typically being Google, is at the other end of the equation. Not really worrying because they've got such a huge market share. But what happens when someone like Gaze turns up? They start biting away at the bottom, start itching, grabbing, clawing, and making their impact. And suddenly YouTube got to go, okay, well, we got to change. We got to do something different here. We got to play along here. I like that. I think that's a good thing. Can you live stream on Odyssey yet? Yes, you can, Rob. I didn't know this, but you actually have to pay to live stream on Odyssey. Now, you only have to pay a little bit. It's like a library coin or something, LBC. I have the functionality to do that. I haven't done it yet. I don't think you should have to pay to use that service. If you don't have to pay... Well, hang on. Here's the other thing. So maybe I've negated Odyssey in a weird way, but I've never paid to have my content on Odyssey. It simply dual grabs it from YouTube. But if I understand correctly, even if you just went and hit the upload on Odyssey, you've got to pay some library coin for that too. And it's like don't quote me on this, but I think you're paying for reach. So you can pay the smallest amount and therefore get the smallest reach, or you could upvote it and pay 10 library coin and then you'd get put in front of more eyes. So I don't mind that I'm not doing that. I'm just uploading from whatever goes on my YouTube, dual uploads to Odyssey, and I never pay for that, but then it doesn't get the reach, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you can live stream. I can, but you got to pay for it, and you can pay whatever you want, smaller or a bigger amount. But yeah, there is another site that just started up called Volume. There's a live streaming site called Volume, and Net TV might be interested in this. It's for artists, for musicians. So live streaming, jamming and rehearsing and playing and mixing and that kind of stuff. So I was thinking about maybe live streaming some, like just sitting here. Oh, this is my cover of that Wham song, and we'll play it and talk about it. I mean, not that I'm going to play it. Maybe we'll start playing on Vol. I don't know. I signed up to it and I was thinking, how could I use, because it's a live streaming site, but you can't just go. You got to be streaming music, right? Something to do with music. So I don't know. Again, this stuff that comes up like this is so cool because it's a gap that YouTube just refused to touch because they're so comfortable as what they are. And fair play. They did earn that, right? They were there first. They earned that right, I suppose. They earned that top tier level, and everybody wants to be a YouTuber. Fine. I mean, that's great. What I'm saying is I think all of that takes away from the creativity, and that's what sucks. I don't want to be, if that's what a YouTuber is, I do not want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a content creator that can put my content out on any platform and garner a reach. Seeing as though there's no further questions, Your Honor, I will wrap this up here. And like I said, the next time you hear me talk about Gaze, I won't be a brand ambassador, but I'll still be as forthcoming as I am here, and I'll still be as excited because the next thing coming will be staking, and I'm damn looking forward to that. So folks, I guess I'll see you all. Maybe I won't be on DLive later on. Got the family coming down. We haven't worked it out yet, but I'll put in the chat if I'm not going to be there. I'll see you all next time. Chisel, yeah.